Good afternoon and welcome to the first game of the Friday NCAA tournament courtesy of Live Sim Sports. We have the 3-14 matchup as the University of Maryland Terrapins take on the University of Akron Zips here, live courtesy of Live Sim Sports here in Greensboro. It is the first game of the day here on Friday. The Terrapins come in as the Big Ten regular season champions, as Akron comes in as the regular season champions from the MAC conference here in a 3-14 matchup, and the winner facing St. Mary's versus Xavier coming up after this game at 2:45. The winner of both games will play on Sunday in the round of 32. This is a very big matchup for both teams. Akron coming in very senior lighting heavy. Maryland comes in very young with one key senior, Anthony Cowan. Akron comes in starting up with three seniors and two juniors. Maryland comes in with one senior, one junior, one freshman, two sophomores in starting lineup. For Maryland, they're going to go start with Cowan, Ayala, Morcell, Dante Scott, Jalen Smith. For Akron, it's Lauren Christian Jackson, their best scorer, Channel Banks, Tyler Cheese, Xarius Williams, and Dennis Eric. They're five starters for Akron. We are underway. First game of the day here in Greensboro, and Akron will get the tip-off first, as Jackson will be covered by Cowan here at top of the key. First game of the day on the tournament, first round coverage. It's side to Williams for two, and Akron has the first lead and the first bucket of the game. It's 2-0. And I think the key matchup here tonight will be the senior-laden Akron team against this young Terps team. Maryland always starts very slow in beginning games this whole season. We've seen it countless times. Ayala will pass off to Cowan. Cowan, top three-point line. Covered very well by Akron. Ayala, top of the key again. Jalen trying to go inside. Ayala. Jump shot is no good. Rebound by Akron. That's Cheese. Cheese is a three-point shooter specialist. Jackson with the ball up top on Cowan. 1-versus-1 number jersey combo on defense. Jackson for three. That's no good. Rebound by Jalen Smith. His first rebound of the day. Ayala with the ball up top. Out to Cowan. Cowan going to back up to Ayala. The sophomore point guard from Delaware. He plays the point guard and the shooting guard a lot of times. Jalen at the top of the key. Being covered very well. Stripped away by Akron, and that's going to be a strip. The layup is on the way. Jump shot is no good. He tried to do it for the jump shot. Jalen rebound. It's back to Maryland. Dante Scott with the ball, the freshman. Highly touted, small forward. Back out to Count Ayala. 8:36 to go here in the first quarter. Cowan covered very well here. Maryland's not scored. Shot clock down to 2. Cowan, jump shot is no good. Rebound by Akron. That's a rack with the rebound. Inside for Akron. Gonna try and get a quick bucket here. The reset. Banks back up top. Back out to Jackson. Jackson into Rayak. Covered by Jalen Smith. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Maryland's not made a bucket yet. Jackson for three. A deep one is no good. Rebound by Cowan. Back out to Morcell, the junior from Mount St. Joe in Boulder. Morcell's going to drive. Jump shot is no good. Rebound by Akron out to Williams. Akron has been very good at one and done for Maryland on the offensive side of the ball. Williams inside of Morcell. Mismatch is good. Akron's got a quick 4-0 lead, and Maryland calls a quick timeout to slow it down. No buckets for Maryland in the first 2.5 minutes. It's 4-0 Akron. And the Terrapins need a timeout to reevaluate their game plan. And not a strong start for the Terrapins here. And once again, we see that Maryland is a slow start in the upcoming games. The Akron offense, led by head coach John Groce. John Groce has been from Illinois, comes over to Akron his third year, has now rebuilt the Zips program to now be a conference champion and getting an automatic bid for the MAC conference. He has started two players all 31 games this season. It was Williams and Channel Banks for Akron, so we'll see how that goes in the rest of the game. So Ayala now playing the point, 7:40 to go here in the first quarter, 4-0 Akron. Back out to Cowan, top of the three-point line. Jalen, Dante, and Morcell on the right side three-point line. 8 on the shot clock. Ayala with the ball, going to try and drive. Cowan for three. Got it! First points of the Maryland tonight by Cowan. It's 4-3. And Anthony Cowan and gets the team on the board here. 4-3, 7:16 to go. Jackson back up top here. Covered by Cowan very well. Reacts sets a screen. Inside, Brendan stripped away, and a good steal by Dante Scott, the freshman. And Cowan will take the ball to reset the offense for the Terps. Jalen, free throw line, going to try to get a jump shot here. Don't find it. Morcell, teammate of Jalen Smith at Baltimore. Dante Scott back to Ayala. Ayala going to drive. Stripped away, a little bit of tumble there. Going to try and go inside. Ayala, layup is good, and Maryland's got a 5-4 lead. A quick bucket by Ayala. And the Terps are right back in the lead here at 5-4. Jackson point up top. Cowan with 3 points. Ayala with 2. Jackson jump shot right away is no good. And a rebound by Morcell. Pushed up ahead to Dante. Dante Scott will have the ball handling skills on top of the 3-point line. Inside to Jalen. Back to Ayala. Back to Jalen. Back to Cowan for 3. And now Cowan's feeling it. His second 3 of the game. And it's 8-4 Maryland. Cowan with 6 already early on. A strong start, and Akron calls a timeout. It's an 8-0 run for the Terrapins. And a nice comeback from Cowan Ayala to get the points here at the 6-minute mark. And Maryland leads 8-4. We'll take a quick break courtesy of Live Sim Sports. Back here in Greensboro, first round coverage of the NCAA tournament brought to you by Live Sim Sports. Maryland's on an 8-0 run right now, and a quick bucket by Cowan, 2 threes, and Ayala. Banks top of 3-point line being covered by Dante. Banks trying to find some room here, can't find anything. Riak in the paint, asking for the ball from inside. Not going to find it. Jackson going to take it by himself, 3-point line, inside the foul line. Covered very well by Jackson. A 3-point shot is no good. Rebound by Cowan. Up ahead to Morcell. It's got numbers. They'll slow it down and set the offense up. Maryland very strong when they set the offense up and move the ball very well. Morcell going to try and drive. 3-point line. Ayala there. Very covered defensively. Jalen Smith, good pick. Ayala, layup is good, and Maryland's up 10-4 to 10-0 run. Ayala has 4 points tonight, and a 10-4 Maryland lead. Maryland is rolling on a 10-0 run on Akron. And the Greensboro fans will let him hear it. Jackson on the right side trying to find Riak. He's being covered by a mismatch on Cowan. Don't know why that's a mismatch or a matchup there in the paint, but Jackson back up top 3-point line. They reset the coverage. Jackson, a long 3 is no good. Rebound by Maryland. It's going to be Dante Scott. He plays the 3 and 4 lob. He's going to try and drive. Dante to Cowan to Jalen Smith, the layup and the foul. There is no shot, and Williams with the foul, his first. Zarius Williams, his first foul of the game, but Jalen could have an opportunity. And a 2-shot foul for Jalen. The first free throw is good, and Maryland's got an 11-0 run already. Second free throw attempt will be good. Maryland's up 12-4 here on a 12-0 run halfway through the first quarter. So Maryland has a slow start and picks it up real fast as Akron defense, and Akron's going to take a quick timeout with Grosche trying to figure out his offensive game plan. Maryland on a 12-0 run, and timeout by the Zips. Back here in Greensboro, where the Terrapins looking to win their first matchup and play the winner of St. Mary's and Xavier coming up next year in Greensboro after this game ends in a second round matchup on Sunday. Tip-off time decided on tomorrow. Jackson back to Cheese. Cheese for 3 is way off. Rebound by Jalen Smith in the 4:36 mark. Cowan up ahead to Morcell. You try to drive. Morcell with the dunk, and Maryland's on a 14-0 run. Daryl Morcell, the junior from Baltimore. And the Terrapins are down a 14-0 run in Greensboro. Akron has no shots here in the past 2.5 minutes. Riak inside on mismatch on Cowan. They're not going to find that there. Jackson on the ball. Shot clock at 6. Going to try and drive. Cowan back up on him. Shot clock at 2. Jackson jump shot is good in the first bucket for Akron in the past 2.5 minutes. Akron shooting at 30% from the field at 3 of 10. It's 14-6 Maryland. Cowan the ball up top at the point. Back to Morcell to Dante. Dante, fake jump shot. Inside of Jalen. Jalen going to try and find some layup move. It's no good. Rebound by Jalen. And Sire with the slam. Jalen Smith with a dunk, and Maryland's up 16-6. Jalen with a second opportunity and a rebound. Williams with the ball on Dante. Williams is going to drive, and the layup is no good. He rushed it. Jalen with the rebound. Up ahead to Dante Scott. Dante by himself. Ayala for 3. That's good. Eric Ayala for 3. And it's a rating party as Maryland leads 19-6. Ayala with 7 points in the first quarter. It's a 13-point lead for the Terrapins. Back to Cheese. The 3-point specialist won't take a shot there. Covered by Dante, stripped away. Dante's got the freshman. We'll give it to Cowan. Maryland on the fast break here. Good drive. Cowan. Back up top to Morcell, 13 on the shot clock. 2:50 to go first quarter. Jalen Smith on the screen. He won't take that shot. He's going to drive. Jalen size good. Jalen Smith, that's now 21-6 Maryland. Jalen's got 6 points. Subs looking to enter here at the timeout. Jackson with the ball on Cowan guarded. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Cheese, a jump shot for 2 is no good. Rebound, Dante Scott, they're going to push. It's 4 on 3. Gerald Marcel with the layup. It's 23-6 Maryland. Maryland is on a 23-2 run here in the past 4 minutes. 2:10 to go. 23-6 inside for Akron. It's good by Williams. And that stops the bleeding a little bit, but Maryland's still leading 23-8. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. No subs made here in the first quarter on both sides. Still the same 5 for Maryland. Morcell going to try and find Jalen Smith. Left side inside the 2-point line. Layup is no good. His own rebound by Jalen. Going to try and finish it up inside. Got Jalen. Oh, Jalen Smith with no respect for mankind. He has 8 points tonight. It's 25-8 Maryland. 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Banks the ball up top inside to Williams. Covered by Dante. Gonna try and post up. Layup is good. Williams with a second basket in a row for Akron. He's got 8 tonight. He has 8 of the 10 Akron points. Zarius Williams has been on a roll. Ayala the ball up top. He's going to try and be the point guard for the rest of the quarter. Cowan, jump shot. Top of the key is no good. Rebound by Williams. Zarius Williams, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Going to try and drive on Ayala. He won't get any room there. Williams back inside. Ayala playing good defense. Williams trying to find some room. Shot clock down to 8. Williams, a long 3 is good. He took the jump shot, and it's 25-13 Maryland. Williams now with 11 points. His first 3 attempt today. So Akron the 5-0 run quick here for the Zips. Morcell, screen by Smith, can't find it. 38 seconds to go. Morcell going to drive, and the layup is blocked. Own rebound and stripped away by Jackson. 30 seconds left here in the quarter. Going to try and get a quick bucket here. Jump shot by Akron, no good. Rebound by Jalen Smith again. Up ahead to Ayala, to Morcell. 20 seconds to go. Morcell going to drive, bucket, no good. Rebound by Cheese from Akron. 14 seconds to go here in the quarter. Inside to Riyad. Back at the Jackson. Covered by Ayala. Last shot for Akron. 8 seconds left to go. Jackson, a foul is off ball on Cowan. That's his first. So there'll be no free throws for Akron with 6 seconds to go. That's Cowan's first foul of the day. So 6.7 to go. And Akron looking to get a bucket here to make it closer before the end of the quarter. And it is a free throw attempt here off ball, so there'll be a shot here for Banks, and the free throw is good. So it's 25-14. Subs coming in for both sides. Akron's going to bring in some subs. They're going to bring in Tribble, Alley, and Reese for Akron. Maryland takes out Scott and Ayala. They're going to bring in Wiggins and Lindo. Last shot of the quarter is no good. At the end of the first quarter, Maryland leads 25-14. So a good ending for the first quarter, but a slow start to the first quarter for the Terps in the first 2.5 minutes. The scoring for the Terrapins, 7 by Ayala, 6 by Cowan, 8 by Jalen Smith, and 4 by Morcell here in the first quarter. Here, courtesy of Live Sim Sports in Greensboro, North Carolina. The winner to play the 6-11 matchup in St. Mary's or Xavier tip-off after this game, and the winners will play on Sunday. So Lindo in for the Terps now, as well as Wiggins, the 2 subs. Wiggins is the 6th man of the year in the Big Ten Conference. He will come in 9:55 to go second quarter. So Cowan with the ball up top. 3-point shot by him is no good, and a rebound by Banks. Banks going to take the ball to the right side, covered by Lindo. Akron has now triple Banks, Reese, Alley wins the game, and a foul on Jalen Smith with the and one. We were one of our subs who couldn't see it, but it was a huge basket by Zarius Williams. He went right over Jalen Smith with a slam dunk and an and one. So it's going to be a basket and one. Smith with his first foul, and it's going to be a one-shot free throw for Williams. Zarius Williams is a senior, 6'9", averaging 14 points a game for the Zips here all season. The free throw is good. It's now an 8-point ball game. So it was 25-6 at one point. Akron's on a little bit of a run here in the second quarter. Wiggins to Smith to Cowan. Shot clock down to 14, 9:30 to go, second quarter. Inside to Jalen. Cowan and Jalen on the floor after the terms of Morcell. All three. Cowan for three. That's no good. All three have been on the court the whole entire game. Wiggins, Lindo to the subs. Williams top of the three-point line trying to find somebody. Zarius Williams has had mostly all the points for Akron today. Ali, the sub for Akron. Ali is his name. Unique name. Tribble Jr., the point guard. He's going to try and find some room here. Shot clock at 5. Williams the ball up top to Banks. Banks with 3 to shoot. Going to find a shot here. 3-point shot by Banks is no good. Rebound by Cowan. It's Wiggins the ball for the foul shot. Going to try and get to the paint. Can't find it. Wiggins inside to Jalen Smith. Inside Jalen stripped away. Recovered and then stripped away by Akron. The defense consuming the Maryland offense. Going to try and drive here as Banks can't find anybody. Tribble Jr. to the 3-point line. Covered by Wiggins. Dribble inside to Reese. Reese on Cowan's a mismatch. Inside, Reese basket's good. It's 25-19. Akron's on a run now for the Zips, as they have cut the lead to 6 here in Greensboro. 8:23 to go. So still a very contested game. Jalen Smith at the foul line. Going to try and find a jump shot. Inside to Cowan. And the layup is good. A good look by Cowan. Anthony Cowan, the senior from Bowie. Tribble Jr. playing covered by Cowan. 3-point line. 27-19 Maryland, leading by 8. Williams inside. Zaire is stripped away, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Akron. Morcell with a steal there, his first of the game. So 2 minutes into the second quarter, Maryland up by 8 on Akron. Maryland last year lost second round to LSU. They beat Belmont in the 6th matchup, but the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Maryland basketball turnover by Reese for Akron. A costly turnover for the Zips. So Lindo beats the ball in bounds. 7:55 to go in the quarter. Maryland up by 8. Morcell with the ball left side 3-point line. Gonna try and find somebody here. Jalen with a good screen. Morcell back to the side, couldn't find it. Trying to find Cowan on a screen here. Comes Cowan with the screen. Gonna try a 3-point shot. Cowan for 3. No good. Rebound by Zarius Williams. He's played the entire game so far. 7:33 to go here in the second quarter. Tribble Jr. with the ball. Back out to Ali, to Banks. Banks pump fakes it. Inside layup. And a nice layup by Tribble Jr. And the Terps are now up by 6 at 7:19 to go. Akron's playing it close. Jalen to Cowan. Cowan a 3-point jump shot. That one's good. Anthony Cowan for 3. And he has 11 in the ball game tonight. So starting very hot. Turnover by Maryland. It's by Morcell. Morcell to Cowan. For the layup, kicks out back to Morcell. He didn't want to take a jump shot. Wiggins has no points, but very quiet tonight. Wiggins back to Cowan. He's feeling it so far. Screen by Jalen. Cowan's going to drive. Back to Morcell. Morcell with 3 on the shot clock. Morcell to Jalen. 2-1. Cowan a jump shot. That's no good. Rebound by Ali for Akron. Ali, the junior forward. Cowan shooting 40% of the field side. Inside. Ali rejected by Jalen. Oh, a block by Jalen Smith. And it's a Wiggins up top to Cowan. Cowan with the jump shot, no good. And Maryland can't capitalize on the layup. And Tribble will set the offense up for Maryland, stripped away by Cowan. Cowan going to try and rush at the court to the foul line. No, he will not find a jump shot. Cowan to Wiggins. Wiggins to Jalen, back to Cowan. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Lindo doesn't set a screen. Jalen inside. Gonna try and reset it here at the foul line. Back to Cowan. Cowan with 2 in the shot clock. He's out to a shot here. Cowan stripped. Jalen can't shoot the ball in time. It's a shot clock violation. And good defensive effort by the Zips here. So a great defensive play there for the Zips. And a 9-point lead, and now a timeout is called with 5:53 to go. Second quarter, Maryland up 30-29. We will take a break courtesy of Live Sim Sports. So back here in Greensboro, Maryland leading 30-21 here in the first round of the tournament in Greensboro. The Terrapins, the Big Ten Division champions, a layup is good by Akron, and right away Tribble Jr. to the hole. Not good defense by Cowan. So now it's 30-23, 5:38 to go. Cowan with the ball back to Lindo. Lindo being covered very hardly. It's Smith at the top 3-point line. Won't take that jump shot. Cowan gonna drive. Cowan's drive is no good. Rebound by Maryland. Ball goes out of bounds, actually. And it will stay with the Terrapins. Good effort for Akron by Cameron Reese. And head coach John Grochet, third year for Akron, leading to the MAC season title and getting on MAC bid. Back out to Marcel, back to Cowan. 5:20 to go. Maryland going to try and get a jump shot here. Jalen with the ball up top. Gives it up to Wiggins. Wiggins the foul line. Jump shot is no good. His first attempt today is a miss. Very quiet for the Terps. Banks going to go to the line. Inside to Reese, and Akron's down by 5. And Cameron Reese with the bucket, and the Akron Zips are on a 19-5 run here in the past quarter. 4:54 to go. Maryland up by 5. Cowan jump shot is no good. He's been cold. Back is on rebound. Blocked away by Akron. Oh, what a block. And now it's Triple Junior up top. Gonna be a drive. And the layup is no good. Lindo with the rebound back up top to Wiggins. Wiggins gonna try and rush it. He will slow it down. The sophomore from North Carolina. Wiggins inside the jail. He's fouled. And Cameron Reese picks up his first foul of the game. It'll be Reese. And Jalen Smith will get a pair from the line. Jalen Smith having a great season. Third team All-American. First team All-Big Ten for the Terps. Jalen's first free throw attempt is good. 31-26. Subs coming in for Akron. And Jalen's second free throw attempt is good. So now Maryland has 2 people in double figures. Cowan with 11 and Jalen Smith with 10. Triple Junior with the ball up top. Covered by Cowan. 4:16 to go. Tribble. Back to Jackson, top of the 3-point line. Screen made. Jackson jump shot is no good, and a rebound by Jalen Smith. Back up top to Scott. Scott going to try and get a move in the paint. To the foul line, nobody there. Ayala back to Cowan. 3:55 to go. Jalen Smith going to take it inside. Nothing there. Cowan 5 to shoot 4. Wiggins, his second jump shot is no good. And a rebound by Cheese. Wiggins 0 for 2 tonight from the field. Inside stolen away by Ayala. Ayala going to drive. Ayala up ahead to Jalen. Jalen inside reverses foul. It's Cameron Reese's second foul. And that may be a sign for Brochet to get him out of the ball game. Big foul by Cameron Reese. And he is a role player for the Zips. He has 2 fouls already. As Jalen Smith will get 2 more at the line. First free throw attempt for Jalen's good. It's back up to an 8-point lead. Jalen with 11, Cal with 11. Jalen now leads the team in points at 12. Maryland's back up 34-25. Both teams 100% from the free throw line, 8 for 8 combined. So a very impressive game. Free throws do make or break a game. Jackson back at point. 3:23 to go until the half. Screen set. Stolen away. Back to Reese. Back to Jackson. Reese stays in the game with 2 fouls. Another strip. Dante Scott with a turnover. And he pushes the ball. Dante back to Cowan. Cowan going to try and get in the lane. Cowan to Jalen. Jalen for 3. That's good. Jalen 3. Jalen Smith his first 3. And he has 15 tonight. 37-25 Maryland. 2:54 to go. And Maryland's on a 6-0 run. Big shot for Jackson. No good. A 3-point shot. Wiggins the ball. Back to Dante Scott. Scott got an open lane. Inside to Jalen Smith. It's another basket for him. Jalen's got 17 tonight. It's a 14-point Maryland lead with 2:35 to go. Jalen has 5 straight points for the Terps. 2:30 remaining. Jackson, a deep 3. That's no good. Rebound by Jalen. To Ayala. Back to Wiggins. Wiggins on a layup opportunity. Jump shot is no good. Dante Scott inside. And Maryland's up by 16. Scott's first basket of the game. It's an 8-0 run for Maryland. And the Terps are now rolling again. As you can see back in the first quarter, both teams. Layup by Jackson's no good. A foul on Dante. That's his first foul. But Maryland has some slow starts at the beginning of the quarter and is finishing strong to end out the quarters here in the first round of the tournament. 16-point lead for the Terps here with 2 minutes to go. And Jackson will shoot his first free throw attempt, and it is good. 41-26. Christian Lauren Jackson is an 87% free throw shooter. Misses his second free throw. So 1:57 to go in Maryland here, up early. Wiggins with the ball at the top of the key. Back at the Cowan. 1:48 to go. Shot clock at 10. Cowan, 5 to shoot. Screen by Jalen. Cowan's going to drive. Reverse layup is no good. Try to get it past Ali. So Triple G to the ball, 1:30 to go. Inside slow! Wow, what a slam up for Dave Riak. Power move there and makes it a 13-point game, 1:15 to go. Cowan's going to drive with a Euro step, good, no basket, good. Cowan tried a Euro step and it's now back to Akron. 1:05 left. Inside layup is good by Cameron Reese. And Maryland calls a timeout. It's a 4-0 run by Akron. And it's 41-30 Terps with 1 minute to go until the half. And we will take a quick break here, courtesy of Live Sim Sports. So back here in Greensboro, almost halftime here, 11-point lead for the Terrapins. A very strong late finish for both quarters for the Terps. Ayala pointing to point, Dante Scott, Cowan, Jalen, and Wiggins on the floor. And a lob to Dante Scott from Cowan. What a dunkaroo from Dante Scott. He has 4 tonight. 43-30 Terps here with 46 seconds left in the half. Dribble the ball back to Reese, back to Cheese. Cheese going to try and get his first couple baskets of the game. Riak with a screen not there. Dante covering him. Another screen by Reese. Cheese, a jump shot is no good. Rebound by Jalen Smith. 26 seconds to go. Cowan with the ball up top. He's going to try and drive. Cowan, jump shot is good. Cowan's got 13 tonight. And the last shot will go to Akron. A 45-30 lead for the Terps. And the fans in Greensboro are on their feet, urging the Terps to finish strong. 10 seconds left in the half. Jackson will hold the ball. 6, 5 to shoot. Cowan playing defense. 4, got 3, 2, got to take a shot here. Jackson at the half. The shot is no good, and the Terps will take a 15-point lead at the half, 45-30. So even though the Terps outscore the Zips 20-16 in the second quarter, as the Terps will go to halftime up 45-30. We'll take a quick break here at halftime. We'll be back in the second half here, courtesy of Live Sim Sports. Back here in Greensboro, second half about to start here for the tournament game between Maryland and Akron. Key stats that both teams shot the ball roughly the same. Maryland 45% from the field and Akron 41% from the field here in the first half. Maryland leads 45-30. The winner to play Xavier or St. Mary's in round 2. Jalen Smith, a double-double already. 17 points, 11 rebounds in the first half by himself. He has been the key contributor to the Maryland offense today. As we start the third quarter, Maryland the ball first here, 10 minutes here in the third quarter to wrap up here in Greensboro. So Cowan with the ball, back to Morcell, going to try and drive the foul line, and it's stripped away by Jackson. The first turnover of the second half for Akron, or for Maryland. 3-point shot is no good. That was by Tyler Cheese. Back to Dante Scott. Dante Scott gonna shoot a three. That's good. Dante Scott with his first three of the game. Maryland's up by 18. He has 7 points for the Terps tonight. The key fact also tonight, Maryland has no bench scoring tonight at all. It's been all 5 starters. Tyler Cheese for 3 is good. Tyler Cheese with his first 3, and Akron right back in the bowl game 15. Tyler Cheese is shooting about 35% from 3 this season. Jalen Smith going to try and drive, and the shot is no good, and the foul will be on Riak, his first personal for the Zips. Dang Riak, the 6'10 senior center, with the foul. Jalen with another free throw attempt. He has 17 already. His 7th free throw attempt is good. Jalen Smith with 18 points tonight. Second free throw attempt on the way. 16-point lead for Maryland. And that is no good. So he is now 7 of 8 from the free throw line tonight is Jalen Smith. Tyler Cheese the ball up top. Covered by Cowan. Jackson back with the ball. 3-point shot on the way for Akron is good. Channel Banks with a 3. And Akron's back within 13. Akron 2 of 2 from 3. They begin the third quarter here. So Cowan with the ball. Maryland up by 13. Trying to find some room here. Back to Morcell. Morcell only has 4 points today. Morcell on the drive, nothing there. Cowan with the ball. 4 to shoot on the shot clock. 2. Gotta take a jump shot here, and that is no good. And a rebound by Riak. So Jackson with the ball. Covered by Ayala. Another 3-point shot. That's no good. Their first miss of the half. Tyler Cheese with the rebound, though. And he will reset the offense for Akron. 8 minutes to go here, third quarter. Gonna drive. Blocked away by Morcell. Morcell they block. It's gonna be Ayala to Cowan. Cowan's layup is good. Anthony Cowan has 15. And Maryland's up by 15. And both leaders for Maryland, 33 of the 51 points from Cowan and Jalen Smith tonight. Jackson with the ball, 7:40 to go in the third quarter. Inside, back out to Cheese. Cheese going to take it himself. Layup on Cheese, blocked away by the foul on Jalen. And everybody thought it was all ball there. Jalen picks up the second foul of the game. So it's not a big issue for the Terrapins. He has 2 fouls, but the free throw attempt is good on Tyler Cheese. He is 83% from the free throw line this whole season. Free throw attempt is good. Maryland's back up by 14. Inside to Dante. Back at Ayala. And a slam dunk. Eric Ayala. And he has 9 for the Terps. Maryland's starters have scored all the points here in this game. This could be an issue down the line in the Sweet 16 Elite 8 if they can't get bench production. They've only had 2 subs play today. It was Wiggins and Lindo. Williams, layup is good on count. A big mismatch in the paint. Zyrus Williams, averaging about 33 minutes a game. He plays mostly the full game. Morcell the free throw line. 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. To Jalen. Gonna try to post up on Riak, can't find it. Stripped away by Akron. That was Cheese. A big steal for Cheese and Akron. Gonna take it himself. A layup is good. Zarius Williams. It's back to a 12-point game. Akron trying to make it close. Now Morcell pointing the point for the Terps up top. 53-41 Maryland. Morcell blocks it up, going to layup in. It is good. Daryl Morcell with his first bucket of the second half. 6:10 to go, third quarter. Maryland leads 55-41. Jackson covered by Cowan. Back to Cheese. 6 minutes to go, 10 the shot clock. Cheese going with a drive, and Euro step is good. And Tyler Cheese, another basket. He has 6 tonight. 55-43, 5:48 to go. Morcell being covered inside. Dante Scott with the authority. And Dante Scott has 9 tonight. So a 14-point lead for the Terps. Banks back to Cheese. Cheese for 3 is good. Be a 2 or 3, no good. Rebound by Smith. Dante Scott, coast to coast. Eurostep blocked away. Riak with the block. Williams with the ball. Back to Jackson. Could be a chance to cut it to 11. Jackson gonna drive on Jalen. Jalen can't get a stop, and it's back to 12. A big back hit for Jackson. Christian Lauren Jackson, and now it's 57-45 halfway through the third quarter. Cowan inside to Jalen. Gonna fake a jump shot. Rips it through. 10 the shot clock. Gonna try and find a post move. Jalen rips it through again. Jalen inside the foul line. Can't find room. Gonna try a layup there, no good. Rebound by Zyrus Williams. Williams a layup. It's back to 10. Akron's on a 5-0 run. He has 20 points tonight for the Zips. He's the leading scorer for both teams with 20. Dante Scott with the ball 3-point line. 4:20 to go. Akron down by 10. Trying to feed Jalen Smith. Morcell to Cowan. He can't find room. Jalen the screen. Jump shot by Cowan is no good. And that's a rebound by Dang. 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Gonna try layup. Tyler Cheese to Riak. He's posted by Jalen. Gonna make a move. Can't find anything. Riak blocked away by Jalen. Back out to Akron. 6 in the shot clock. Needs to shoot a 3-point shot and good. And a foul is on Zyrus Williams. It's an off-ball foul. It's going back the other way. Subs coming in for Maryland. So Cameron Reese back in the game for Akron. He has 2 fouls. It's a big important fact. For Maryland, Ayala comes out and Wiggins comes in. So Maryland doing a 7-man rotation here in the ball game. There's no Hakeem Hart, no Troll, no Sorrell Smith right now for the Terps. Inside the Jalen, guarded very heavily. Jalen's hook shot is good. Jalen's got 20 for the Terps, and with 3:26 to go, it's 59-47. He's added 17 in the first half, has 3 points here in the second half. 59-47 Maryland, 3:14 to go, shot clock at 10. To Jackson. 6 to shoot. Jackson for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Cowan. Up ahead to Dante. Dante, the Eurostep layup is no good. There's no foul in the call. No foul twice in a row. There should have been a soft foul for Dante Scott. The ball will go out of bounds instead of the Terps. But there was definitely a lot of contact from Jackson in the paint. So 16 the shot clock. Scott will pass it in. Into Jalen Smith right there at the paint. To Dante. He'll fake the jump shot. At the foul line. Jump shot is no good. Rebound Jalen. Put back is good. Jalen Smith with 22 points tonight. And on a roll for the Terps. Cowan's been very quiet here in the second half. No points. Akron with 10 to shoot. Cheese. 8 to shoot. Jump shot by Cheese is no good. Rebound by Jalen. 2:22 to go. They're going to drive. No points for Akron in the past 2.5 minutes almost. Morcell on the drive. No good. Rebound by Cheese. Jump shot by Reese is no good. Rebound by Morcell. Morcell ahead to Cowan. 2 minutes to go here. Inside. And a foul. And a foul for Dante Scott. Jackson with the foul for Akron. And Dante Scott's going to the free throw line with an and 1. 3-point opportunity for Dante Scott. He's got 11 tonight. Free throw is good. And Maryland's got a 17-point lead at 64-47. Dante with 12 points tonight for the freshman. And Akron takes a timeout. And it's Maryland on a quick run here to end the third quarter. And you just see once again, all 3 quarters, they end the quarter out strong. We'll take a quick break here from Live Sim Sports. 64-47 Maryland. So Maryland pulling away here slowly. 1:56 to go, third quarter. Maryland up 64-47. Jackson with the jump shot ball for Cowan is no good. Rebound by Williams, and he's fouled. That's by Cowan, his second personal. So Cowan and Jalen both have 2 fouls apiece, and Zyrus Williams will go to the free throw line for 2. Mark Turgeon not pulling at the subs yet. He's once again played a 7-man rotation with Lindo and Wiggins off the bench. So the first free throw by Zarius Williams on the way. That's good. Williams' free throws are good, and Zarius is senior with another free throw attempt. He has 24. 64-49 Maryland, 15-point lead for the Terps. 1:43 to go. Morcell with the ball, top 3-point line, 10 to shoot. Gonna try and drive. Nobody's there, and Daryl Morcell 1-on-1. He beat the coverage and goes for the easy dunk, and Maryland's back up by 17. Daryl Morcell with 8 points here in the game tonight. 1:20 to go. Jackson. Blocked by Cowan. Big block by Anthony Cowan. Wiggins with the ball. Inside to Morcell, and he has a ball. He missed it, went off the rim, and it's back to Akron. Good defense by Maryland. Williams. Jump shot fadeaway is no good. Rebound by Wiggins to Smith, back to Cowan. They're going to push it. 52 seconds to go. Cowan to Wiggins. Wiggins shot's good, his first bucket of the game. Aaron Wiggins. And he has 2 tonight. The first points for Maryland off the bench. And with a 19-point lead with 40 seconds to go. Jackson inside to Reese. He's fouled and a foul. Jalen Smith picked up his 3rd personal, and that may be a concern for Turge. 39 seconds to go, and a basket for Reese. So free throw by Reese is no good. Rebound by Dante Scott. They leave Jalen Smith in the game with 3 fouls. Wiggins on the drive. It's good. He has 4. And he has the past 4 points for the Terps. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Banks at the 3-point line, back to Reese. Reese to Jackson. Jackson gonna drive. That's no good. Cowan rebound left shot. 18 seconds left. Dante the free throw line. Gonna try and get a jump shot. Dante Scott layup is no good. Maryland could have helped the last shot, and Akron will get it. 10 seconds left. 6. He's got to put one up. Reese with 2 with 1. The fadeaway is no good. At the end of the 3rd quarter, Maryland leads 70-51. 25-21 the scoring in the 3rd quarter for Maryland. So a 4-point advantage for the Terps. 10 minutes away from the winner to move on to the round of 32. Maryland's up 70-51. Back here in Greensboro, where the Terrapins lead, a hefty lead here, as the Terps looking to pull away to go to round 2 and play the winner of St. Mary's and Xavier tip-off right after this game here in Greensboro. Game to be played on Sunday for the chance to move on to the second weekend and the Sweet 16. Start of the 4th quarter, Akron gets the ball for 70-59 Maryland leads. Cowan, Wiggins, Jalen, Morcell, and Scott on the floor for the Terps. Cheese with the ball up top, shot clock at 12. Jackson on the ball right side, and stolen away by Jalen Smith. A smart defensive play for the Terps. Cowan for 3. That's good. Anthony Cowan. He has 18, and the Terps up by 22. A big 3-pointer by Cowan. Banks back to Jackson. Maryland pulling away here in this game. Jackson's layup is no good. Reese back inside, covered by Jalen. Shot clock at 8. Reese inside, no good again. Back-to-back misses by Reese. Jalen rebound. Dante Scott with the ball. Back to Wiggins. Back to Cowan by Reese. Reese playing some good defense. 9 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Jackson. Ball at the free throw line. Covered by Cowan. Tyler Cheese fakes the 3. Gonna try and drive. Shot clock at 8. Cheese to Jackson. 4 to shoot. Jackson for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Morcell. So Morcell and Wiggins, the 6th man of the year in the Big Ten Conference. 8:30 to go. Inside Jalen. Mismatch down low. Mismatch indeed, and Jalen goes to work. Jalen with 24 for the Terrapins. He is shooting 8 of 12, or 8 of 11 from the field. 77% for Jalen today. And that was just a mismatch down low for Akron. 15 to shoot, 8-10 to go. Fake jump shot by Jackson. Again, a fake jump shot. Shot clock at 8. Reese with the screen. 5 to shoot. Jackson to Reese. Back to Williams. Zyrus Williams. 2 to shoot. 1 to shoot. Tyler Cheese for 3. No good. Rebound by Zyrus Williams. He's going to drive. And the layup no good again. Williams again for the rebound. Big opportunity for Akron. Jackson to Banks. He'll fake the shot. Shot clock at 5. Banks. Covered by Dotson. Great defense by Maryland. Back to Cowan. By itself. And the layup is good. Aaron Wiggins with the layup, and Maryland has a 26-point lead. Akron with 10 turnovers in this ballgame. Maryland 7. 26-point Maryland lead. Tyler Cheese for 3. That's no good. Cowan the rebound. To Morcell on the right side. Gonna try to extend this lead. Morcell back to Wiggins. Wiggins by himself. Cowan. To Wiggins. Shot clock at 2, guys shoot it. Cowan, jump shot, 3-point shot is no good. And a rebound by Tyler Cheese. 6:50 to go. Williams the ball up top, back to Cheese. 15 in the shot clock. Banks gonna try and drive. Zyrus Williams inside, back out to Jackson. Jackson for 3, that's no good. Jalen Smith, another rebound for the Terps. Lauren Christian Jackson with 5 points on 2 of 17 shooting. A cold night for the leading scorer for the Zips. Averaging 19 points a game for the Zips. Morcell inside. Daryl Morcell, he has double figures with 10. 6:08 to go. Maryland up by 28. And you might see the subs come in soon. Jackson gonna try and drive. Blocked away by Jalen Smith. Another block. Up ahead to Scott. To Cowan. He can't get past the paint. Wiggins up top of the right side. 5:50 to go. Fourth quarter. Maryland rolling. Wiggins. Trying to find somebody. Shot clock at 8. Cowan gonna drive to the foul line. 5 to shoot. Cowan's gonna drive. Blocked away. And a rebound by Christian Jackson. Zyrus Williams with the Euro step and is fouled by Dante Scott, his second. So, Jalen Smith with 3, Cowan with 2, and Dante with 2. Zyrus Williams back the line. He has 23 points tonight for Akron. He has been their leader. Subs coming in for Akron on all 4 sides. Maryland brings in Chol and Ricky Lindo, as well as Sorrell Smith. So mass subs to the Maryland side. Makai Mitchell in the ballgame also for Maryland. So a mass 5 subs for the Terps, up by 26. 3-point shot on the way, no good. And it's rebound by Akron. Inside for Akron. Ali with the layup. 24-point lead here. So 5 minutes to go here. Maryland leading 79-55. So it's Lindo, Sorrell Smith, Chol, Makai, Mitchell, Lindo. Drive by Sorrell, back to Mitchell, back to Lindo. Fake 3-point shot. 8 to shoot. Sorrell's got 5 to shoot. Gotta find room here. Chol the screen. 3, 2. He's gotta take a jump shot. Sorrell Smith missed it. And Akron 440 here, back with the rolling subs on the way for Maryland. Inside, and the layup is good in the foul. The foul on Sorrell Smith. Big basket by Michael Dawson. He's only played 77 minutes this whole season, and his free throw attempt by triple is good. And Maryland back up by 21. So Cowan back on the floor as well as Ayala for Maryland as well as Jalen Smith. They basically took all of the bench warmers out, put them back in. 79-58. Akron here trying to stay alive. Drive by triple. Nobody there. Jalen and Cowan playing good defense. 13 to shoot. Jackson's open for 3. That's good. A big 3-pointer by Christian Lauren Jackson. The 10-0 run for Akron here with 4 minutes to go. So Akron making things interesting here. Cowan with the ball, 18-point lead. 10-0 run by Akron. Cowan for three. That's no good. In and out. Tyler Cheese with the rebound. Akron can push and make a 12-0 run. Back to Triple Jr. Jackson, 3:40 to go. He's going to drive. It's now a 12-0 Akron run. And the game is back down to 16. Lauren Christian Jackson with 10 points on 20% shooting. 3:23 to go. Maryland by 16. Cowan back to Morcell. Could have taken a shot there, he didn't. Jalen with a screen. Morcell the drive. That's no good either. Williams with the rebound. Akron could go on a 14-0 run here. Back to Jackson. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Jackson by himself, one-on-one Morcell. Jackson back to Ali. No, back to Riyad, but stripped away by Jalen Smith. A big turnover by Akron. Cal at the foul line. 2:45 to go, 10 the shot clock. Jalen. Can't find anything. 6 in the shot clock. May do it himself. 3. He's got 2. Cowan's open for 3. That's good. Anthony Cowan with 21 tonight. Maryland up by 19 and stops the bleeding. It's a 12-3 run that's knocked out. 82-63 Maryland with 2:19 to go. And the Terps are on their way to round 2. Jackson for 3 is good and he fights right back. A 3-pointer by Christian Lauren Jackson. Now he's starting to roll in the fourth quarter. 16-point lead for the Terps. Timeout by Maryland. And the Terps are 2 minutes away from going to the round 32 here in Greensboro. And Mark Turgeon with his starters and Wiggins scoring all their points tonight. Wiggins with 6, Dante Scott with 12, Morcell with 10, Jalen Smith 24, Anthony Cowan 21, and Ayala with 9 for the Terrapins. So the player of the game by far, Jalen Smith, 24 points, about 16 rebounds, 3 blocks. He's been a monster today against the 14-seed Zips. His layups, his jump shots, one 3-point shot, that is his contribution to the game today. So back here in Greensboro, 2 minutes to go. Dante Scott will pass the ball in to Jalen. Back to Ayala. To Cowan. Right side of the floor, 10 to shoot. Cowan trying to find some room here. He's going to drive the free throw line. Jump shot is good. Anthony Cowan with 23 for the Terrapins. 4 baskets in the lane and 15 points outside of the lane. 1:45 to go. Maryland up by 18 here on Akron. Cheese back to Jackson. Turgeon will not bring in the subs here for the last minute. Riak in the paint on Jalen is good. Dang Riak. And it's back down to 16. 1:28 to go. Maryland up by 16. Ayala back to Cowan. Cowan to Ayala. And a foul is called on Jalen Smith. It's a legal screen. That's his 4th personal of the game. But it doesn't really matter. As Maryland's his 4th foul, it doesn't really matter. 1:20 to go here. So 1:15 to go. Maryland will be moving on to the round 32 to play St. Mary's or Xavier in the second round here in Greensboro. Williams the drive. Layup is no good. And Dante Scott with his 3rd foul of the game. And we see subs coming in for both teams here. Zarius Williams now 25 points tonight for the Terrapins. Max subs on both sides. For Maryland, Tomias comes in for the Terps. Mikhail Mitchell comes in. Joel Mariel comes in. Sorrell Smith comes in as well as Hakeem Hart. 1 minute to go here in Greensboro. Terps up by 14. And Joel with the drive in. The freshman from Uganda. His first basket. And the Terps up by 16. On the drive is no good. Rebound by Chol. So Chol has 2 points and 1 rebound. 33 seconds to go here. A fan favorite here in College Park. Joel with the drive again. He loses the ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with Akron. And subs coming in for the Terps and for Akron. Jackson, Banks, Cheese, and Williams in for Akron. And Terps bring back in Jalen Smith. Don't know why, but 25 seconds ago for the Terps, up by 16. A great performance for the Terps. Jackson side layup good. And it's back down to 14. So Terps will hold the ball for the last shot as they will move on to round 32. Akron outscored Maryland 21-16 in the fourth quarter. It does not matter. The Terps are going on as they win 86-72. Terps move on to round 2 to play the winner of St. Mary's and Xavier next here on Live Sim Sports. Thanks for watching. This is Mike Riscoli signing off, and we look forward to seeing you to watch here the NCAA Tournament of 2020. Thanks for watching and listening, and we will see you soon.
And welcome to Omaha, Nebraska for this 8-9 matchup in the Midwest region between the 8-seeded Florida Gators and the 9-seeded Eastern Tennessee State Buccaneers. Hunter Baumgart with you, set to bring you first-round action between this 8 and 9 seed. The 8-9 seeds are always super interesting. Obviously, a lot of Florida Gator fans in the crowd who have traveled to Omaha, and we are underway. The Florida Gators secure the tip. Hunter Baumgart with you for this live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament first-round game, and it's immediately a steal by Eastern Tennessee State. Oh, goodness. Eastern Tennessee State right away, 2 up, good. So a quick 2 for the Buccaneers, and they are already on fire here early. Eastern Tennessee State coming into the game 30-4, 16-2. They won the Southern Conference. They are a force to be reckoned with. Yes, Florida has the name. Yes, Florida's been, to the Final Four and obviously, has had a lot of success in the past. But this is a team in ETSU, as we'll call them throughout the game. Makes it easier, right? This is a team that could be, this is a team that could upset Florida and maybe even upset Kansas. As a team that's 30-4 on the season. Lewis has it for the Florida Gators, and he's got it just underway in this first half. Nemhard, left side to Locke for 2. That's off the rim, no good, and ETSU comes down with the rebound. It's Boyd. He gets to Williamson. Williamson drives, puts it back to Boyd. Boyd with it for ETSU. 10 to shoot for the Buccaneers. Tisdale to Hodges. Back to Tisdale for 2. That is no good. Rebound by the Florida Gators, and the Gators bring it down quickly up the floor to Lewis. Now a three-pointer. That's going to be no good off the back iron. And Florida with the offensive board, though. So how about that? A miss by Nemhard, but a rebound by Florida. Now a 2 is no good. That rims out. And the ETSU Buccaneers bring it down quickly. Here we go underneath for 2. Good. And ETSU with the 2. Bo Hodges with the 2 there. From Nashville, Tennessee. Thanks to all those watching in Tennessee, cheering on your ETSU Buccaneers here today. Hopefully we can provide kind of a sense of getting away from all that's going on in the world and maybe a distraction and just having some fun watching some college hoops. And I'm happy to be with you for this game here in Omaha. It's a good one. We've had many good ones so far here lately, and that's a 3 for the Florida Gators to cut it to a 1-point deficit. And ETSU will bring it down the floor. It's Williamson. Williamson, top of the key, and it's stolen away. Stolen there by Locke, and he's going to bring it all the way down the court. He puts it up for 2. That's a weird shot. He could have probably taken it in for the layup, maybe even drawn a foul, but he decides to stop and shoot, and instead misses. So now ETSU with a wild shot, and he made it. That gotten by number 15, Isaiah Tisdale, the senior from Lexington, Kentucky, and ETSU is up 6-3. Locke to Blackshear. Blackshear Jr., the senior, gets it out to Nemhard. Nemhard in for Florida for 2. That's off the glass, no good. A little too hard. And the ETSU Buccaneers quickly down the floor with it. All right, left side, Tisdale for 2. He's good. Tisdale with a hot start to this one. It's 8-3 ETSU. Florida Gators will bring it down with Nemhard. Gators down 5 here early. The court is orange. That is not to show favoritism towards Florida. It's just how the court is here in Omaha. But definitely a lot of orange in the fans. You can see some black and dark blue as well, but mostly Florida fans. That's a 2. That's no good as the shot clock was winding down, and Williamson will bring it up for ETSU. And that's a 2. That's good. So it's 10-3 ETSU, as you saw there in the bottom of your screen. Noah Locke with the 3 points tonight. Or this afternoon, I should say, and that's his only points of the day. Or that's Florida's only points of the day. All right, drive, Johnson, good. Johnson for 2. Florida Gators now 2 for 8 from the field. Buccaneers are shooting pretty much lights out. 5 for 6 so far from the field at the Buccaneers. 6:07 to go, first quarter. In for 2, good. That's a nice 2 for ETSU. That is Gassan. And it's 12-5 ETSU. Son, a senior from Netherlands. If any of you are watching from outside the United States, welcome to this live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We are giving you all the exciting college basketball action. Nemhard from the free throw line. In. Some great ball handling. Puts it up for 2. Good. That was impressive by Andrew Nemhard, the sophomore from Canada. So we have one score on one end from the Netherlands. We have one score on the other from Canada, and it's 12-7. Should be a great one. 8-9 games are always fantastic. Tisdale, not always, but most of the time. Boyd on the right side. Boyd to Williamson. To Tisdale. Tisdale driving for two. That is no good. Rebound by the Florida Gators. It's 12-7. Florida bringing it down quickly. Lewis. Out to Nemhard. Nemhard scored that basket on the previous possession. Blackshear for three. Good, and Florida has cut it to a 2-point deficit. A little bit of a run of their own here. It's 12-10 with 4:45 to go in the first quarter here in Omaha, Nebraska. Hodges, top of the key for ETSU. Hands it off to Boyd. Trey Boyd, the senior for Eastern Tennessee State. He is their leading scorer, averaging 13.5 points a game. Williamson. Right side to Tisdale for two. That's an air ball. That's going to be a shot clock violation, and the Gators going to get it, and they could either tie it or take the lead here on this possession as ETSU starts to come back to earth a little bit. Big substitutions here for ETSU. Good, Hughley, and Rodriguez all coming in for ETSU. Also a couple of substitutions for the Florida Gators as well. ETSU with the basketball after the miss. Getting heavily guarded in the lane. Now kicks it out. It's going to be a two is good. And it is 14-10 ETSU. Goodwill brings it down for Florida. It's to Nemhard. Nemhard with it for the Gators to Johnson. Johnson going to drive near the baseline. Slams it home. How about that for Mr. Johnson of Florida, Keontae Johnson, the sophomore from Norfolk, Virginia, and it's 14-12, a 2-point game. Good with it for ETSU. Patrick Good, the junior, gets to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it stolen away. That was just a pick, basically picked his pocket, did Florida's Payne there. Caused some pain on the opposition. Man with it now. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Gets it into Payne. Payne, can he complete it on this end? Yes, he can, and we're tied at 14. Payne with the steal on one end and the put-in the other. And with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, we have a good one shaping up here in the 8-9 matchup. It's 14-14. Thanks for watching here on YouTube. Hunter Baumgart with you from Omaha. Good with it. Gets it out to Tisdale. Tisdale kind of playing with the defender a little bit. Now drives. Now he's going to put it in. What a move. Looked like he was going to pass it out, but he goes right into the hoop and scores. He has 8. As you can see, the rest of the team has 8. And Tisdale, leading scorer so far for ETSU. 16-14, Nemhard with it for Florida. 2:30 to go in this first quarter of play. Nemhard dribbling, just like Tisdale was. Now gets it into Jitabo for two. Good. And it's 16-16. Teams trading blows so far here in Omaha. All right, Good will bring it up the floor for ETSU. The Buccaneers, East Tennessee State. Tisdale. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Gets it in to Hughley. Puts it up for two. Good. That's beautiful. Right over the Florida defender, Andrew Nemhard, the sophomore, and ETSU takes a 2-point lead once again. It's 18-16. Johnson with it for Florida. Gets it right side to Nemhard. Back to Jitabo. Back to Nemhard. Nemhard going to drive. Now a little backdoor. Oh, he faked me. Thought he was going to pass it backdoor there, and he didn't. He's got it now in the left corner. Nemhard with it. 2 to shoot. Puts it up. No good, but a foul. And Good is going to be called for the foul. His first. Team's first. First, actually, foul we've had in this game. Almost 9 minutes in. We haven't had a foul. So 18-16. Foul called on Patrick Good, the junior. And going to the line for Florida will be Andrew Nemhard. Free throw, no good. Nemhard averaging 11.2 points per game. 3 rebounds, 5.6 assists. Second one is good, so he makes 1 of 2 at the line, and ETSU remains the leaders, 18-17. Rodriguez, left side to Good, driving. Now going to dribble right back out to the logo. Dribbling around, trying to make some room for himself. Now hands it off to Tisdale. Tisdale off balance too strong. Rebound offensive, puts it up but missed it. But Jitabo called for the foul. And going to the line for ETSU will be Jeremy Rodriguez, the senior from Dominican Republic, and that is good. 19-17, second free throw up, missed. Rebound by Florida, so both teams 1 for 2 at the line so far. And Johnson brings it down for the Gators. We're down 2 with just over a minute to go in this first quarter. Johnson for 2. That's no good. Rebound fought for, and ETSU comes out of there with it. Coming down the floor is Bo Hodges. He's back in there. He gets it in. Oh, that's intercepted Jitabo, and Florida will bring it down across the timeline. Now a 2. No good. Rims out, and ETSU secures it. Rodriguez gets it to Good. Good out to Tisdale. Tisdale near the logo. 15 to shoot. Plenty of time. ETSU by 2 here in this first round game in Omaha. Tisdale in the lane. Puts it up. What a move, but missed the shot too strong. Rebound is by Keontae Johnson. Florida with it. Johnson at the free throw line. He gets to Nemhard. Nemhard about a 5-second differential. Game and shot clock here. As you can see in the bottom corner of your screen. Nemhard for 2. That is good. And the Florida Gators tie the game at 19, and ETSU will play for the final shot of the quarter here. 3-2, Hodges at the buzzer, layup, good. That was pretty nice. 0.6, I guess. We'll see if Florida can do. They might just hold it. Yeah, they'll hold it. That's the end of the first quarter. ETSU takes a slim margin, 21-19. The 9 beating the 8 seed in this first round in Omaha. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. And welcome back as we start this second quarter. ETSU up 21-19 over Florida. Good brings it down. I'm telling you, if ETSU can get past Florida, I would love to see them against Kansas, assuming Kansas wins their 116 matchup, as we have a foul here on Nemhard, his first. And I believe that will be just an inbound. Yeah, it was not a shooting foul, so Buccaneers will inbound. Buccaneers, they're 30-4 on the year, 16-2 in their conference. They have had an exceptional season, and if they can get past Florida, I would love to see them in that matchup on Sunday against Kansas. Tisdale for 2. No, but a foul. Jitabo's second personal already. And Tisdale, who's making a name for himself so far in this one, will go to the line. His first free throw. Good. Ooh, wasn't confident in that one. Head coach for ETSU is Steve Forbes. You can see him on the bench there. Second free throw is no good. Rebound by Florida. 22-19. ETSU with a 3-point lead. Now driving, Nemhard puts it up and in. Too easy for Nemhard, the sophomore from Canada. ETSU with Tisdale, Rodriguez, Hughley, Hodges, and Good on the floor. 22-21 Buccaneers. Rodriguez nearly loses it, but we have another foul. Nemhard quickly picks up his second. Third team foul, and now some substitutions coming in for ETSU. Williamson and Boyd will check in for the Buccaneers. Johnson, Mann, Nemhard checking out. Mann will stay in, but Locke and Lewis come in for Florida. Hey, driving 2, no by Hodges, and Florida comes out of there with it. They could take the lead here, down by only 1. Mann with it for the Gators. Now Jitabo. Oh, he's rejected. That's a beautiful block by, I believe that was Hughley inside there. Now a 3 on the other end. No good. Rebound by the Florida Gators by Payne, and they'll bring it up quickly. 22-21. Now for the lead lock. Good. And the Gators take a lead here, 24-22 over ETSU. I believe it's their first lead of the game. I could be mistaken, but I believe that is the case. 8:35 to go in this first half. Williamson with it. Williamson gets it to Hughley. He's into Good. 2. No. Rebound offensive. Rodriguez up. No. Rebound by Florida. Oh, a huge pass down. Almost like a quarterback to wide receiver connection. 2 is too strong. Rebound Payne puts it up and in. And the Gators extended it to a 4-point lead. They are on a 7-0 run with 8:10 left here in this first half. Good with it. Top of the key for ETSU. Buccaneers Needed to get something going here on the offensive side. Almost stolen away. 9 to shoot. Gets it out to Rodriguez, who flips it out to Williamson. Williamson to Good. To Boyd for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound and the dunk by no one other than Jeremy Rodriguez, the senior from Dominican Republic. And it's 26-24. They cut the lead to 2. 7:37 to go first half. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Hunter Baumgart with you here from Omaha. Man with it, top of the key for the Gators. Man, 1 to shoot, puts it up. No. Rebound ETSU, and they can tie it or take the lead here on this possession. He'll drive. He'll give it to Hughley, who will tie it up with a slam dunk. How about that? ETSU shooting 55%, Florida 48%. Neither team shooting terribly. And the Gators going to take a timeout, and we will as well. 7:02 to go in the first half. We're tied at 26 in the 8-9 matchup. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We are back here, 7:02 to go here in this first half. We're tied at 26. Thanks so much for joining us here on YouTube. Hunter Baumgart with you from Omaha. Excited to have you for this Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We have 64 teams vying for a spot. Well, 68, including the games we had a couple of nights ago in Dayton. So thanks very much for joining us. If your guesses are your favorite team is in this tournament, so check when they play. We posted a bunch of schedules and things. Good. Top of the key for ETSU. 6:30. Also, be sure to follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter to keep track of all the action going on. All right, Gassan gets it left side to Good, who's just going to have to put it up, and he missed it off the front of the rim. Waiting till the shot clock ended and didn't quite work for him. Florida with the basketball near the baseline. That's Locke. Locke with it for the Gators. Just over 6 to play in this first half. Gets it to Blackshear. Blackshear with it for the Gators. 5 to shoot. Just playing with the defender here. Staring him right in the eyes. Man for 3. That's no good. Rebound under 4 Buccaneers. He puts it up and in. That was just a display of strength for Kerry Blackshear Jr., the senior from Orlando, Florida, who went to Maynard Evans High School. 28-26 Florida. Williamson will bring it down for ETSU. He was in the middle of 3 ETSU defenders, and he still got it. It's pressed by Blackshear. Gassan gets it to Williamson. Back to Gassan, 5 to shoot. Gets it to Good. Patrick Good to Williamson. To Gassan for 2. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound, offensive. Oh, it's a block. That's a block inside. And the Florida Gators come lock to Man. That block by Jitabo. Man for 2. Off the glass, no, too strong. Rebound by ETSU. All right. ETSU with the basketball. Boyd for 2. Good. And it's 28-28. This should be a great one. Stick with us here on YouTube, Channel 1. Man with it for Florida. Lewis to Jitabo. To Blackshear. Blackshear for 2. Good. And the Gators with a 30-28 lead. Boyd will get it in for ETSU. Buccaneers down 2 in this first round matchup. Williamson with it. By the logo. Right side to Patrick Good. 4:20 left in this first half. Good. Gets it into Rodriguez. Under the basket. Passes it out with 3 to shoot. Boyd for 3. He's off the rack iron. No good. Rebound by Rodriguez. He puts it up for 2. He made it. And it's 30-30. Impressive offensive rebounding by both teams right now. Both Florida and ETSU doing a very good job on the offensive boards. Jitabo will back it out now. Waiting for his offense to run. They now run it. Gets it to left side to Locke. Locke thought about the 3. Still thinking about it. Still pondering it. Gets it to Man. Top of the key with 5 to shoot. Man, with the shot clock running down, he's going to have to put up a 3 here, and he does. Off the front of the rim. Rebound by Florida. Blackshear and a reset for Florida. 10 to shoot. Gets it out to Man. Oh, we're back to right where we were 2 seconds ago. Man, left side. 3:33 to go first half. Blackshear now in the lane for 2. Good. right over Patrick Good, and Florida with a 2-point lead. All right, ETSU brings it down. Good across the timeline for ETSU. Gets it to Gassan, who gets it back to Good. Good with it. Drives, lane, up to, no. Put back, no. Rebound, Rodriguez, another offensive board for Rodriguez. He has been impressive down low on the offensive side, but now a steal negates the offensive board. All right, bring it down. I think it's Mann. Gets it out for a three. That is good for Locke, and it's 35-30. Florida has opened up their biggest lead of the afternoon. Florida with a 35-30 lead on ETSU. We'll take a break as well. 2:51 to go first half. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, ETSU brings it down the floor. We are back here at the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Hunter Baumgart here with you. Follow me on Twitter at HunterBeOnAir. Be sure to follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter as well to keep tabs on all the action here of this fantastic tournament. Tisdale in the lane, now backs it out with 4 to shoot. He's going to have to shoot a corner 3 here. Well, he shoots a 2. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Hodges puts it up for 2, and ETSU cuts it to a 3-point lead with the 2 by Bo Hodges, the junior from Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to all those who dealt with the tornadoes in Nashville, Tennessee last month. That heart goes out to all of you, and I hope you are recovering. And if you need anything, just reach out to anybody. It's not great. All right, Tisdale for 2. That is no good. Rebound by Florida. But yeah, thoughts and prayers are with all of you that dealt with those tornadoes. All right, Florida with the basketball. Nemhard at the free throw line. Dribbling around. Now it's stolen. Yeah, stolen away by ETSU. A couple of gifts here. Now 2 for Tisdale, wide open, and it's 35-34. ETSU with a quick 4-0 run here. They are down by 1. Beautiful game here so far. 1:30 to go. Both teams very clean. A couple of defensive steals, obviously, but otherwise hardly any fouls. We've had a fantastic couple of great shots. Locke with a 3. That's no good. Rebound ETSU. And both teams keeping it close. Very evenly matched. Locke is 3 for 10, by the way, from the field. That's another steal. So a steal by Florida. And here we go. Up for 2. That's good. Falling to the floor was Johnson, but he still made it. Turnovers, ETSU, like I said, Florida keeps racking up these steals. ETSU has turned it over 6 times. Florida only 2. Williamson, 2. Too strong. Rebound Florida. Florida with a 3-point lead under a minute to go first half. Give you some highlights coming up here at halftime. That's a wide open. That might be a highlight. Locke for 2, wide open. And the Gators take a 39-34 lead. See what ETSU can do before the halftime break. Williamson with it for ETSU. 33 seconds left. Boyd. Gator fans getting into it, doing a little chant here. Boyd for 3. That's no good. Rebound Florida. And the Gators with 24 seconds left in this first half in control. All right, here we go. That's Lewis. Gets to Johnson. Johnson with it for the Gators. 2-second differential, game and shot clock. Johnson to Nemhard. And he's stripped. ETSU gets it. 8 to shoot. Now, 5 to shoot. 5 to go in the half. 4, 3. They're going to have to shoot it. Boyd at the buzzer. Good. At the buzzer. And ETSU cuts it to a 3-point deficit. That's the first half here in Omaha, and it's been a good one. ETSU with a little bit of confidence heading into halftime, as you can see, pointing to their fans. Florida a little dejected after giving up that 2 at the buzzer, but we shall see what happens in the second half. We'll be right back. Halftime now. ETSU down 39-36 to Florida in the 8-9 matchup in Omaha. And we welcome back all of you joining us to the second half between ETSU, the 9 seed, and the 8 seed Florida Gators. Florida with a 39-36 lead. Tisdale with 11 to lead ETSU in that first half. Locke leading Florida with 11 as well. Here we go. We are underway in this second half. Williamson with it for the Buccaneers. He gets to Hodges. 4 to shoot quickly. Williamson with it for the Buccaneers. Boyd for 2. That's no good. Rebound by Florida. Florida up by 3. Just underway in this second half. The 8-9 matchup. Winner plays the winner of the 1 seed Kansas against their 16 seed matchup. Nemhard for 2. That is good. And a foul. Tisdale called for the foul. And Florida can extend it to a 6-point lead here, which I believe would be their biggest of the afternoon. Andrew Nemhard. He's been impressive so far today. Very aggressive inside. And he'll go to the line here for one shot. Try to make it a 3-point play, and he can't. ETSU with the rebound. Getting the rebound for the Buccaneers was Gassan. And ETSU with it. Boyd for 2. That's no good. Rebound by the Florida Gators. Johnson quickly across to Nemhard. Nemhard with it. Boyd is now 2 for 7 from the field. 4 points and a steal. That's the 2 by Nemhard. He is slowly but surely taking over this one for Florida. And the Gators have their largest lead of the afternoon. It's 43-36 Gators. Tisdale and ETSU had a nice lead. Saw it go away. Now they have a big deficit. And a 2 is good by Tisdale, and the foul by Blackshear. That was impressive. Tisdale has been the guy for the ETSU Buccaneers. He averages 9.2 a game, but he is doing exceptionally well over that average already as he misses the free throw. Both teams missing a significant amount of free throws so far in this game. Locke with it for the Gators, 43-38. Locke for 3. He nails it, and the Gators back to a 6-point advantage. Make it an 8-point advantage. It's their largest of the afternoon, 46-38 Florida. 8:34 to go here in this third quarter. Boyd to Hodges. Hodges guarded by Johnson. Now gets it out to Boyd. Back to Hodges near the baseline. Out to Williamson. It's 5 to shoot. To Boyd. Boyd going to have to get a shot. Oh, it's stolen by who we got there? We got Lewis, and he puts it up and slams it home. He goes airborne, and Lewis extends the Florida lead to 10, and the Gator faithful loving it here in Omaha. It's 48-38. The Gators with a 10-point lead in this 8-9 matchup. Williamson gets to Gassan. Florida Gators fans now chanting here. They are really getting into it. Williamson with it. Gets it out to Tisdale. Tisdale in for 2. That is too strong. Rebound by Florida. They can kind of take control if they're able to do it here. Lewis with it. Tisdale 6 for 14, but he has 13. Lewis for 2, no. Rebound by the ETSU Buccaneers. That's Boyd. Boyd gets to Williamson. Williamson with it for the Buccaneers. Gets it in to Gassan. Gassan for 2. Rejected by the Florida Gators. Oh, man. I believe that was Lewis in there. Couldn't quite tell. No, it wasn't Lewis, but rebound is gotten by ETSU after the miss, so the block doesn't turn into points. Now they get it quickly to Williamson. Williamson into Hodges for 2. Too strong. Out of bounds. It'll be Buccaneers ball. There's 7:09 to go third quarter. 48-38 the score. Coming out is Williamson for ETSU. Coming in is Patrick Good. Williamson not looking happy. Holding his head a little. I don't know if he maybe bumped it with a defender. Man now in for Florida. Good with it. 12 to shoot. 48-38. ETSU going to need to go on a little bit of a run here at some point. Hodges to Boyd. Not nearly crunch time yet, but see what happens. Boyd for 2. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Florida. Rebound there by Blackshear. Gators with it. Blackshear to Nemhard. Back to Blackshear. He hands it off to Nemhard. Now Nemhard's going to go around and in and pass it out. Open shot. Is that a 3? I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. No good. Rebound put back good. Beautiful putback by Kerry Blackshear Jr., the senior from Orlando, Florida. It's 50-38 as Florida's opened up a 12-point lead on ETSU, and they have come out of halftime firing on all cylinders. They are an 11-2 run since the halftime break here in Omaha. Good with it for ETSU. He puts it up for 2. That's good. And finally, they get some points on the board. In addition to their 2 earlier, it's 50-40. Buccaneers shooting just 43%. Florida shooting 50%. So half their shots have went in from the field. Now a steal by Boyd as ETSU tries to go on a little bit of a run here. Ahead for 2. Good. That's good for 2. Good is good. From underneath the hoop, 50-42. Florida with the lead. Nemhard, top of the key for the Gators. Nemhard with it for Florida. It's a man, top of the key for the Gators. Nemhard. In, that's stolen away. And Gassan gets to good. ETSU making a run here. Now a huge 3. That's off the rim, no good. Oh, everybody wanted that if you're a Buccaneer. Now a steal and go putback is good. How about that? Wow. Trey Boyd making up for his missed 3. 50-44. Florida with it, man. ETSU on a little bit of a run of their own here. 6-0 run after I said Florida went on an 11-2 run to start the half. Man for 2. That's high arcing and tipped around and no good. Put back no good. Put back again, good. If you give a team 3 chances, they're going to make it pay. Blackshear for 2. 52-44 Florida. Under 5 to go third quarter. We have a timeout by the Buccaneers. They want to talk things over. It's an 8-point game. We'll be right back. Florida 52, ETSU 44. You're watching the live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back here. 4:47 to go, third quarter. ETSU will inbound. Rodriguez is in for Gassan for the Buccaneers. After that timeout, good with it for ETSU. Be sure to keep it locked here on Channel 1. Coming up next, St. Mary's takes on Xavier. And Xavier winning their first matchup with Northern Iowa. All right, 2 is no good. Rebound by Rodriguez, though. Offensive, gets it out to Hodges. Hodges with it with 9 to shoot. ETSU with it. Hodges at the free throw line. Gets to Boyd for 3. That's good at the buzzer of the shot clock, and the ETSU Buccaneers cut it to 5. Wow, they are on a 9-2 run, and they have put themselves right back into it here in this first round matchup, the 8-9 matchup here in Omaha. Lewis out to Nemhard. Right side to Blackshear. Back to Nemhard. Only 4 to shoot here. Nemhard gets to Blackshear. 2 to shoot. He's going to have to put it up, and he does, and it is no good. So ETSU, the rebound, they cut it to 1 possession here. And a 3. That's good. Trey Boyd for 3. The Buccaneers are on a 12-2 run in the last 2:35. As you can see, 52-50. It's a 2-point game in Omaha. 3:30 to go, and the Gators have to call a timeout. So ETSU can sense the momentum shifting. They are excited. 52-50. Florida with the lead. 3:31 to go third quarter. You are watching the live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Have to give a shout out as we are back here after that timeout, 52-50 Florida. Have to give a shout out to those dancers who entertain us during timeouts. They are fantastic, very coordinated and fun to watch. All right, in for 2 is good. Lewis, that's a beautiful pass and a beautiful put in. 54-50. Tisdale with it for ETSU. Down 4 are the Buccaneers. Trying to pull an upset. Yes, it's only a 9-8 upset, but still an upset. Tisdale to Boyd. Boyd just beyond the three-point line. Now Lewis steals it away for Florida. Another turnover by the Buccaneers. Lewis for 2. Good. He takes it all the way and puts it in. He's been impressive on the defensive side and then turning it into points. Scotty Lewis, the freshman from Hazlet, New Jersey. 56-50. Good with it for the Buccaneers. 2:37 to go, third quarter. Gassan with it. Gets to good. ETSU, good 3. No good. Oh, looked like that was going to go in, but it didn't. Lewis. It's a man. Man into a wide open Nemhard. It's good. It's 58-50. He was wide open. One of the ETSU defenders lost his assignment on that one. 2:15 to go, third quarter. 58-50. Tisdale into Gassan. Or out to Gassan, I should say. Now out to Tisdale at the top of the key. 10 to shoot. Good with it. Florida Gator fans making some noise after that timeout. They've been on fire. Good off balance three. That's no good. A rebound Florida. And Lewis brings it down for the Gators. All the way right side Nemhard three. Good. And the Gators have come out of that timeout with a chip on their shoulder. Wow, they are on a 9-0 run. It was 52-50. It is now 61-50. Good with it for ETSU, and all of a sudden the Buccaneers find themselves down to 11. Gassan with it in the lane. Gassan going to back it out. Hands it off to Tisdale. Tisdale for two. Off balance. No good. Rebound by the Gators. That's, who's in there? That's Mann. Gets to Nemhard. Nemhard switches back to Blackshear. Blackshear between the circles. 10 to shoot. Nemhard now with it. 6 to shoot. Florida up by 11. Nemhard going to shoot. No, he's going to pass. Quick. Blackshear shoots and doesn't score. Rebound by the ETSU Buccaneers. 61-50. Score. Hodges, top of the key. Under a minute in this third quarter. Then we'll have a 10-minute fourth quarter to see who will go on to the second round here in Omaha. Gassan gets to Good. 5 to shoot. Good, real deep here. Passes it to Boyd. Off balance. No, off the back iron. Rebound tipped out to Tisdale. So an offensive board for Buccaneers. He goes baseline. He reverses, puts it up and in. Impressive for Tisdale. And it's 61-52. Isaiah Tisdale, the senior from Lexington, Kentucky. All right, 22 seconds left, third quarter, 15 to shoot. About a 5-second differential between game and shot clock here. Blackshear right side to Nemhard. 7 to shoot. Nemhard almost lost it. Gets to Lewis. 2 to shoot. Lewis spin move. Got it off, and he makes it. That was impressive. Some of the ETSU Buccaneers not happy, shaking their heads on the bench like, oh, let them all the way down. Now a three-quarter court shot is no good, and it's 63-52 at the end of three quarters. One more quarter to play. We'll see who moves on in this 8-9 matchup. Florida with an 11-point lead, 63-52. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back as we start this fourth quarter. 10 minutes left. Florida with a 63-52 lead on ETSU. Eastern Tennessee State. Here we go. Nemhard with it near the logo. Hunter Baumgart with you from Omaha. And a rebound gotten by Williamson after the miss. Blackshear with 9 first half points and just 4 in this second half, as you can see the discrepancy on your screen. Williamson to Tisdale. 9 to shoot. ETSU hoping to go on a little bit of a run here out of the quarter break. That's no good. They've gone a little bit cold. Maybe a little bit is an understatement. Florida with it. 2 up. No. Rebound to ETSU. That miss by Johnson. All right, Hodges to Williamson. Williamson dribbling around, waiting for his offense to set up. Buccaneers down 11. Tisdale. Dribbling around. Now he's going to take an off-balance shot, and it's good. Oh, my goodness. He was wide open. I don't know why he'd take such an off-balance shot, but he made it either way, so can't fault him for it. 63-55. Under 9 to go in the game. Lewis with it for the Gators. He's going to drive. He gets it stolen, and the ETSU Buccaneers, slowly but surely, looks like they're trying to mount a comeback here. Obviously, they're going to try to do that. Trey Boyd gets to Williamson. He backs it out for the Buccaneers. ETSU, the 9 seed, down 8. Gassan to Williamson. 4 to shoot. Williamson, this is a deep. Oh, he's going to pass to Boyd for 3. He's off the mark, and it's rebounded by the Florida Gators. Bounced a couple times, didn't go in. All right, Johnson with it for Florida. Nemhard. Almost 8 minutes left. Johnson to Locke on the right side with 6 to shoot. Locke for 2. Good. And the Gators with a 65-55 10-point lead. Noah Locke was 16 on the afternoon. Florida by 10 here in Omaha. Tisdale drives, lane, up, good. Impressive by Isaiah Tisdale. He's been impressive all night. He has 20 to lead all scores. 9 for 20 from the field. So he's shooting less than 50%, but he's got 20 points. Blackshear to Nemhard. Nemhard's been impressive as well for Florida. He puts it up and missed it too strong. Rebound by Hodges, and the Buccaneers down 8 will try to cut it here. Tisdale again, up 2. That's no good. Rebound by the Florida Gators. That's Locke across the timeline. Into a wide open dunk by Keontae Johnson, the sophomore from Norfolk, Virginia, getting in on the action in a big dunk there. 67-57, and the Gator faithful loving it here in Omaha. And that'll force a Buccaneer timeout. So Florida Gators with some momentum. And ETSU's coach, Steve Forbes, wants to talk it over. 67-57, 7 minutes to go in the game. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. 7 minutes left in this game. 67-57. Hunter Baumgart with you. Be sure to follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter for all the updates on all the action of all the games. Winner of this game will play on Sunday against Kansas, unless they get upside by the 16 seed, but otherwise most likely they'll play Kansas on Sunday. That's no good. Rebound by Florida. All right, we have a three-pointer on the left side is good, and that might do it. We'll see. Noah Locke for 3, and the Gators with a 13-point lead with 6:30 left. ETSU has their work cut out for them. Gassan to Williamson. We've seen this team go on runs, but it's going to need to be a big one. Tisdale in the lane, puts it up for 2 and good. He's got 22. It's 70-59. Tisdale with 22. 18 of them coming in the paint, so he's been scoring a lot in the paint. Lewis with it for Florida. ETSU is going to need to get some stops here. And now we have a foul. That's going to be on Gassan. I believe it's going to be off the ball. And the Gators is going to call a timeout. And we will keep it here. I'm going to talk a little bit about what the schedule is looking like coming up. Immediately following this game here on Channel 1, I'll have you for St. Mary's and Xavier. Xavier winning their first matchup. Then here on Channel 1, you'll hear the Kansas game as they try to get by their 16 seed and go on and play either Florida or ETSU on Sunday. Channel 2, check out Houston and Indiana going on currently. And then Arizona and West Virginia. So we've got a full slate on all the channels here on YouTube. Channels 1 and 2. Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We're glad to have you with us. Nemhard for 2. That's no good. Rebound Nemhard. Puts it up, and it's going to be no good, but they're going to say out of bounds on ETSU, on Gassan, I believe. So 5:51 to go. Florida with an 11-point lead. Coach of the Buccaneers, Steve Forbes, not looking too happy with his team. His team needs to make up a deficit fast. All right, Florida with the basketball. That's Locke. He kicks it out for Nemhard. Nemhard with it for the Gators. And now it's a stolen dive. Oh, what a steal. What a steal over there. Who was that, Boyd? Oh, my goodness. That was impressive. Williamson now with it. No, was that that was Tisdale. He's been doing everything on the offensive and defensive side. Wow. Tisdale back to Williamson. 9 to shoot. 5:25 to go. Gassan to Boyd, to Williamson, into Gassan. 2 at the buzzer. No good. Rebound by Florida. So ETSU can't take advantage of the beautiful steal by Tisdale and the all-important effort diving and grabbing the ball before it went out of bounds. All right, Blackshear with it for the Gators. He puts a wild shot up. It's no good, too strong. Rebound by the Gators. Rebound by the Buccaneers. That is Williamson. Williamson at the free throw line, drives, kicks it out to Boyd. Under 5 to go in the game. Pretty much crunch time here for ETSU, down double digits still in this 8-9 matchup in Omaha. Boyd with it for 2. Ooh, no good. Didn't even hit the rim, so it's going to be a shot clock violation. And the Florida Gators will inbound. All right. They inbound it. 4:40 left. Florida by 11. Nemhard near the logo. Gets to Lewis. Florida Gators in control. Looking to move on. The 8 seed. Lewis. 2. Good. And the Gators with a 13-point lead. Scotty Lewis with 10. He's shot not too bad. 5 for 8 from the field tonight. Gators coming in 19-12, 11-7 in the conference. 4th in the SEC. Head coach is Michael White. Tisdale for 2. That is good in the foul. Locke with the foul, and that might have just kept him in the game. Tisdale's been their guy all night long. And he'll go to the free throw line. It's 72-61. Locke called for his first. Free throw is up and good. So Tisdale cuts it to 10. 72-62. Just over 4 to go. Across the timeline is Locke for the Gators. Nemhard with it. It's to Lewis. Lewis to Locke. Locke, alley-oop, good. Not quite a signature alley-oop or what you usually see to Keontae Johnson, but it was a tip-in and a beautiful pass. And it's 74-62 with 3:45 to go. Williamson brings it down for the Buccaneers. Crunch time for them here. Hodges with it, top of the key. In for 2, good. And it's 74-64. Hodges with a nice pass there. Here we go, 74-64. Florida up for 2, good. And it's 76-64, the score. So ETSU will bring it down. Here we go, ETSU, 3:10 to go. Here we go. Tisdale. He gets it to Boyd in the lane. Trying to look for someone. Puts it up for 2. That is no good. And it's a rebound by the Buccaneers. And he gets it out. And he puts it up and in. And it's no good. Rebound by the Florida Gators. Now a 3. That's no good. Rebound by ETSU. And with 2:39 to go in this fourth quarter, this second half, it is 76-64. Boyd with it. Boyd. 2 up, good. And ETSU is down 76-66. All right. Florida with it. Nemhard across the timeline. Just beyond the three-point line with 2:07 to go. Nemhard to Blackshear for 2. That is off the rim, no good. ETSU, they're going to need to go on a run. 2 minutes left in the game. Hodges might even need a couple of threes here. Hodges to Boyd. Sees it on the line for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Nemhard of the Gators, and he'll bring it down. 1:48 to go. Locke with it for the Gators. Gets to Nemhard near the logo. Nemhard drives. Kicks it out, and it's going to be tipped around and out of bounds. Buccaneers ball with 1:39 left. So the Buccaneers, who basically need to score the entire rest of the game, will get the basketball. Down 10 with 1:38 left. Florida looking like they might book a spot with Kansas. Boyd. Obviously Kansas hasn't won, but assuming they beat their 16 seed. Boyd gets it out to Williamson. 1:25 to go. Williamson to Tisdale. In for 2. That's off the rim, no good. And the Gators rebound with 1:16 to go. And the Gator faithful can feel a first-round victory here in this 8-9 matchup. Nemhard in the lane. Now backs it out at the free throw line to Lewis. We have a minute to go right now. Minute left. Locke. 2 to shoot. Casts it out to Nemhard for 2. Too high, no good. Rebound, tip back, no good. Rebound by the Buccaneers, but they took the whole shot clock, which is the bigger thing. 50 seconds left. Now an inside two is blocked. Lewis, impressive. Hodges with it for the ETSU Buccaneers. He puts it up. That's no good. They've gone completely cold. Another rebound. Williamson to Boyd for a 2, I believe. That's no good. Rebound offensive. Tisdale for 3. That's good. Holy cow, you give a team 3 or 4 chances, they're going to score. 76-69, 30 seconds left. It might be a little too late here. Locke to Blackshear. Looks like ETSU is going to back off, and that might just do it. 20 seconds left. Just a little too late for ETSU. They had a lead early. Florida came back, and it just proved to be too much. Did the Gators. Blackshear for 2 is good. It's 78-69. ETSU with their final possession of the season. Williamson to Tisdale for 3. That is no good. And that is the rebound by Florida Nemhard, and that will do it. The Gators are moving on to the second round of the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. The 8-seeded Florida Gators beat the 9-seeded ETSU Buccaneers 78-69. This has been Hunter Baumgart here with you from Omaha. Be sure to stay tuned next right here on Channel 1 as the 6-seeded St. Mary's takes on 11-seeded Xavier. The Florida Gators are moving on. For everyone that's been a part of this one, thank you so much. Florida with the win one more time. They beat ETSU 78-69. ETSU finishes the year 30-5, 16-2 in the conference. This has been Hunter Baumgart here in Omaha. Once again, Florida wins it. Thanks for watching.